What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another post-game show. You guys know the deal. I am Eric Mika, joined by Mr. TJ Hawes. Mr. Wonderful, isn't that what they called you when you played?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. We are going to talk post-game after this game just wrapped up. The Cougs take down the Utes 91-78. What a game, man. This is going to be a fun one to talk about for a lot of reasons. I think so much good. AJ, an obvious one of those very, very goods. My gosh. Like, I think I'm just going to jump right into it. That's absurd. That's absurd.
Yeah.
43 is crazy.
On 24 shots, too.
On 24 shots. And like, I know we're technically in the media in this moment, but I hate the media. Like, I hate the narrative and the terms that they use. Like, warming up, they're just like, AJ coming off, like a struggle. I'm like, a struggle? He had 13 against Texas Tech, a game that we were going to win until the last 5 minutes. Like, his one game this year that he's been inefficient, shooting 6 or 17 and didn't get to the line. It's just like, what? I don't know, man. And then obviously I was doing the pregame show, BYU TV. And so normally I don't watch warmups, but I was because I was there. And it's like walking through the players warming up and it's like AJ projected number 3 player in the draft. I'm just like, these people are out of their freaking minds.
Right.
Like, third pick, there's no way. And like I've gotten arguments on Twitter about this and like I always start by saying, like, it's not because Boozer isn't unbelievable and Peterson isn't unbelievable. I mean, I think you have a great case to say that Boozer should be player of the year, right? With the numbers he's putting up in the league he's in, right? Like, it's nothing against him. He just had 32 and 9. I think it was yesterday. I think it was last night that they played. But it's just the way that they're getting it. It's just the way that you see them fitting into the next level. If you've been around it, if you've watched it, if you know it. But I don't know. We also talked to NBA personnel this week. We went to lunch with an individual who helps make these decisions, who will remain nameless. But he was like, yeah, I'm going Peterson. And I was like, what? What are you talking? And then he was like, yeah, but I haven't watched. He's like, I haven't watched either enough. And I was like, okay, well, thank you. Right. Hopefully he watches this game. Holy cow. Okay, go.
I know. Okay, a couple thoughts on that. One, there's been so many draft picks where it's like, who's a good example?
Tell me what you're trying to describe and I'll help you.
Just like guys, like, honestly, maybe like a Jimmer, where it's like National Player of the Year. Like, National Player of the Year doesn't equal number 1 pick. It's never that way, really. It's like you're the best college player.
Yeah.
And that's because NBA sees, oh, this dude's 6'10", and this dude can jump out of the gym. Oh, and this dude has future potential that, 6'2" guy doesn't have, but they can score the basketball like crazy. And that's not to say that those guys can't be great NBA players and whatnot.
They all should be,
But like when you talk about AJ and what he's done this year, it's like this is where the conversation gets a little bit confusing for me, is because like this takes nothing away, like you said, from Peterson or
Boozer.
It doesn't take anything away from them. But like AJ's height and length and strength, like, all of that right now translates to the league.
Yep.
All of it. Like, the way that he's scoring, like, if he can continue to prove that he's a 3-point threat, holy cow, like that expands his game, exponentially. But it's just like, you see him doing all these things at a high level in college, and it's like, this man is almost 6'10". Like, he's as tall as you.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's scoring at will, and he looks patient out there. He looks wise beyond his years with his basketball IQ. And then you just see him go off for 43 tonight, and it's like, man, I don't know how the conversation is still happening.
I don't know either, dude.
It should be in the Cooper Flag territory, where it's just like number
untouchable.
one. Untouchable. He's number 1.
Yeah, like
he's number 1.
Teams should be tanking for this guy. Like, again, referencing pregame, I was asked, like, how does he adjust to how Texas Tech played? I'm like, well, Texas Tech committed to play gang defense on him and not foul. So he didn't get his free throws. He wasn't able to like take advantage of people being a little bit late, a little bit slow, falling for his pump fakes. Like they just weren't calling anything. And so I was asked, how is he going to adjust? I was like, he's just going to get whatever he wants. Like if teams aren't going to foul, then he's just going to dunk on people and do anything that he wants. And then when he fouls, he has the wherewithal and he has the skill to bait them into fouls and get a bunch of free throws and get a bunch of easy buckets that lead to, you know, that hoop feeling bigger and bigger and bigger. And I totally agree that if I'm a scout, I'm not. You know, we watch a lot of ball, but like compared to those guys, we don't obviously. But if I'm a scout, yeah, I'm probably nitpicking at his 3-point shot that has been inconsistent, but it's still in the 30s, right? It still looks good. It's also like just an unnecessary part of his game up to this point.
Well, I don't even think he shoots enough for it.
That's what I was going to say. Like he doesn't even it's an unnecessary part. He gets everything else that he wants. Like so he barely even takes them. And then tonight it's like obviously it's there. And I told you this. I've seen it live at USA. He hit like 5 in a row to bring his team back from 13 one time. Like it was just unbelievable. So that was awesome. It was just awesome. Like I was like, I felt like a fan. I was just fanboying. I was like, holy cow, this guy's got 43.
I know. We all witnessed history tonight, and it is fun that it's in like to do it in a rivalry game. Like when you look back on, even when like Fox or ESPN does this stuff, when it's like they just show these little snippets, you know, heading into a commercial of like Jimmer. What was his against Utah? How much did he put up? Was it
52? 50? I think
52 or 49, something like that. But like
I think it was 52.
But it might have been 52. Etched into history, right? It's like everyone when you start talking about BYU Utah, it's like, oh yeah, Jimmer's game up in Salt Lake, like that was one of the greatest. Like we just we said that we've been saying this, but like Utah, I think where they are as a program is they're heading in the right direction. I don't know about all the financial stuff behind the scenes, if they can get the talent that they want or need to be successful. But I do think like when you watch their team and you watch their style and you can see what Alex Jensen's bringing, I think they're heading in a great direction.
Yeah.
But to be able to like do what AJ did tonight against Utah, like a huge rivalry, it's a big deal. And like he stepped as a freshman, man, it's so exciting.
Totally agree. Also, my guess is that Alex Jensen isn't going to Utah unless he has some kind of, maybe it's a verbal commitment, right? Like you see how many lawsuits there are nowadays. Not that this is something that would be sued over, but like you see that people aren't always keeping their word because they don't have to, because it's not structured with contracts like in professional sports. But I have to believe that Alex isn't going to Utah unless he has some kind of like, hey, we're gonna help you out, right? And I hope they do, because I like Alex. I've told you that. It was kind of funny. I like was pulling up to the broadcast building and he was like walking out in front of it, like to walk into it. Like it wasn't like the player's entrance or anything. I was like, wait, what is he doing? Kind of weird. Anyway, let's go to the Wordle.
Let's go.
All right, 1, 2, 3. Uno.
AJ.
Nah, is that one word? Yeah, it is.
One word.
One word.
Did you see that? Interview with? Why am I blanking on Celtics coach that we saw in Boston?
Missoula.
Did you see his interview the other day when like 6 reporters asked him a question? Moving screen. I think that's me today.
Just everything is AJ.
All of our segment.
Like, what do you think about our defense? You're just like AJ 43.
AJ
43.
Go ahead. What did you say?
By the way, I said Uno. By the way, I'm so excited to get to these friggin' comments, dude.
I know. It got going quick today.
I said Uno just for what we said. We've addressed it quite a bit. Like he's the number 1 pick. Like I don't think I have goggles. Like I don't think that's an easy 43. Like he just moves differently. He's just got his head on his shoulders. And it's like, were you there when I was having this conversation with somebody recently too? Like, I saw Jerem Jordan tweet that he was at the Utah Jazz game against Minnesota, and somebody replied and was like, "Oh man, AJ's so cool. He was just visiting my nephew in the hospital up in Salt Lake on their off day, like before he went to the Jazz game." I'm just like, and nobody even knows, like, like of course he does PR and like shows when he's giving back, but like not even all the time, right? Like he just seems like a genuinely good kid, and I think that control of your own narrative and the PR training, like on the court, I think he's an obvious number one pick. Off the court, I think he's even more obvious. Like I don't know Darren Peterson. I don't know anything about him, but like just what has happened this year and the way it has been handled, like it translates to next year in the league. Like you're going to have injuries. Like how do you manage it? And what is the narrative around it? And how are you like getting out in front of it? And I don't know. It shouldn't matter, but it does, because they're $25-30 million investments that these teams are making. And so why wouldn't you go with this guy that does everything right on and off the floor, right? So that's why I said Uno. Anything to add there?
Yeah, I mean we're just gonna harp on it probably this whole show, but it like AJ, it is phenomenal. Like all of those things is, and to be honest, like how much does it matter if he goes 1, 2, or 3? Like
Jordan, it doesn't. No,
Jordan was 3, and he
ends up being
Michael Jordan.
I've never heard of him.
You don't know that guy?
No, I don't know. Is that the guy that tried to play like LeBron?
Oh my god!
You
mean the guy that you played against?
Continue.
LeBron James in the NBA. Continue. But like obviously time will tell if we're right, or if I think he'll end up going number 1. I think so too. If I had to put money down right now, I'm saying he goes number 1. But yeah, the Wordle is AJ.
Are you a betting man?
No, but I like to speculate.
Yeah, you're a speculating man. Okay.
Yeah.
My dad just texted me. He said if AJ goes number 3 in the draft, shout out Ron. He said if AJ goes number 3 in the draft, 2 GMs need to get fired. I agree.
It's a great point.
And okay, we're beating a dead horse, absolutely, but like last thing I'll say about this and why I think he'll go number 1 is because unfortunately, and this is for the wrong reason, right? But I do believe that unfortunately the NBA succumbs to peer pressure. That's why it's like inferior to the NFL, in my opinion, and maybe the MLB now too. Like they let all the noise get to them. And I think by the end of the year, the noise is going to overwhelmingly be like, yes, it's obviously AJ. He's just going to keep playing at this level. He's going to keep waking people up. Not that the majority doesn't already think it, but yeah. I just think it's going to get to the point where, like, just like my dad just said, people are going to feel like if we don't pick AJ and then he has the career that we think he really will have, then 2 GMs are getting fired. So I think that's 100%. We have player of the game in here. I think we both know player of the game. I mean, let's just go through the stat line so we can react one more time. 36 minutes, 43 points, 15 for 24 is awesome. 4 for 5 from 3. He went bang, bang, bang to get to 41, I think it was, which was awesome.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 from the stripe. And what's awesome is he got there 10 times, right? Like last game, he got out of rhythm. He only got once and just totally came back, made a statement. 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 block. And yeah, I mean, just unbelievable. Like he's not even 19. He turns 19 next week, right? So just awesome. Just awesome. Okay. We're going to jump to, you want to say something?
I mean, just really quick, looking at the stats, obviously, just going back to our number, 48 of our 60 shots comes from our big 3. So 80% of our shots comes from the big 3.
While we're looking at 83%, 84%, I guess, shots from the big 3, 80%.
Thank you. I was like, is my
84% of our points are from the big 3.
Okay.
And then bench points was 9. So yeah, I mean, not the numbers that we think are going to help us in
15 total outside of the big 3. It's
shots.
15 total points.
Yeah. I still kind of wish, I mean, if we're going to get nitpicky, I still kind of wish Keita was a little bit more involved, like I
Yeah.
think that just makes everybody's life easier.
Yeah.
When the bigs are getting just easy dunks, it means the ball's moving. And Kennard Davis, I just want to get him going a little bit, man. We need that too. Like, I think what we have as a starting five with just like some breaks here and there and staying healthy and staying out of foul trouble, like what we have, our five is like the best in the country or the best of the best.
Yeah.
But if Moo is not hitting threes, which I think he shot like, we collectively shot like 28% in Big 12 play going into this game, and he's missed like 12 of his last, I don't know, a lot. But
yeah, he's 29% right now from three.
Yeah. And I know he was like 40% going into Big 12 play. Anyways, we need him to hit threes. We need Keita to be involved. But player of the game, AJ. Something or nothing, on to you, my friend. Lead us out.
I think my something or nothing involves kind of bench Moo Davis a little bit. I feel like, we're in mid to end of January now. Like, outside of our big three, like everyone's minutes are so inconsistent right now. I think we're trying to figure out who the five on the floor need to be, or who the two on the floor need to be outside of our big three. And it seems like every game it's been different. It's like Boop had 21 minutes, Bosco 15 minutes, Ahmed 17 minutes, and really nothing else from our bench in terms of minutes. Coasty 7. So it just feels like some games it's somebody else. Moo Davis had 11 minutes today. So is our consistency of minutes of like finding a core 5 or core 6 being so inconsistent? Is that something or nothing?
No, I think it's nothing, because I just think we know what we are, and we're going to just keep going back to it. Like, Moo being down in minutes is a little bit interesting, but I think
11 is low.
Yeah, I think it just shows our guys are capable, right? Like, I love seeing Diamande out there because, like, he knows he's not getting a lot of chances, so he played super hard, and I thought but he did. Like, in those limited minutes, he played super hard, right? Like,
for sure.
I don't know. I think it's nothing just because we know what it is. It's going to be our three guys, but then we just need enough help from the other guys. Like that, it's kind of crazy to say that, but I do think that we have enough talent from our starting five. Obviously, from those three, they're scoring, consistently 60 to 80% of our points every game. We just need enough from the other guys, so I don't really care what the minutes are, if they're consistent or not. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, right now it looks like it's Boop, Bosco, or Ahmed that like ends up finding some type of minutes, and so maybe
which all three played tonight.
Yeah, all three played over 15 minutes. So maybe that is the direction we are headed. It's like, it's interesting because it's like we have
bigs.
We have three guards, and that's it. Like that, at some point in one of these post-game shows, we're gonna be talking about somebody getting into foul trouble, guards, and it's like, okay, what had to happen? And hopefully those guys are just ready to step up at that point, or maybe we go super big and play super big. I don't know, but like, you have to be ready for all those moments. It will come.
Yep, I agree. All right, chat room, finally. Holy cow. Let's go from the top. Adam Sweetland, great game. Wish he could stay another year. Who knows?
Or like, he's not even getting drafted because he's back, boys.
Cooper teased it. Yegor teased it, which Cougar fans, I think he shouldn't have teased that one. Cooper, you knew he was leaving. Yegor, I was 99% sure he was leaving. But no, yeah, it'd be awesome. But it'll be even more awesome, I think. Oh, like, truly, I think it'll be even more fun for Cougar fans to watch him do this on another level. Like, I think he'll be a contributor, wherever he goes. You bring up, do we care if he's 1, 2, or 3? No. Honestly, I just prefer he goes to a spot where that fits him, that's going to build around him. So I actually don't care if he goes 1, 2, or 3. I think it's more important the fit. Now, if OKC gets that top 5 pick, then we want Actually, I don't even know if like on that front, I don't know if I want him to go there because then he wouldn't really. Well, he would play. He'd probably start, but like
No,
they're
he'd be a
just.
huge addition. He's going to be an
I know, but
addition
they're a
wherever he
buzz
goes.
saw. What I'm saying is like I'd rather have him go a little bit somewhere else where like immediately it's like let's get the ball to AJ in the post.
The Jazz.
Consistently. Yeah, Jazz would be fun.
Jazz would be fun.
Except you'd have probably half the fan base that truly doesn't like him. All right, JGG0207. We are dying to know who this is. They think they are so hilarious. And
put it up there.
We're gonna figure. Oh yeah, I didn't put these up. We're gonna figure out who
That's
you
good
are.
stuff right there.
By the end of the season, we're gonna know who you are, and it'll be funny because I know you know us, obviously, because then they said, do you ever wish you were taller so you could have been better at basketball when you were at BYU? Honestly, yes, constantly. I tell everyone, like, why be 6'10" when you could be 7 feet? Like, all I needed was like a little bit more height, a little bit more length, and I probably would have been a household name.
Whoever this dude was on it. Our show started, and that comment was right when we started.
Yeah, kind of pissing me off, actually. Which, speaking of pissing me off, I said pissing me off. I think live on BYU TV pregame. Is that like, are they going to be upset about that?
They were in your ear. They were like, "Hey man, watch
You're
it.
fired. You're fired.
This is your last show."
These comments get me going. Connor Nickel is on it. No chance TJ is grumpy. I just love the narrative that TJ is a grumpy guy.
No, that was
because he is. You guys are around him all day, every day, like I am. He's a grumpy guy.
Terribly grumpy every day.
All right, let me see. Angela Rasmussen, congratulations on AJ on top freshman scoring a game. Yep, big time. Who was the official record? The unofficial is Nick Emery, of course, our boy. He put in the chat. He's like, oh wait, he's like my records were revoked, which is super lame.
What was Nick 37?
Which we're gonna riot because that's some BS right there. I think he was 37 against San Francisco, right? He had those 10 threes or whatever.
Crazy.
She clarified BYU, of course. There you go. Yeah. Let me see. AZ Wildcat #1 got those locals whatever home game. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish. I'm not sure what that means. Champy. But maybe don't tune into the BYU shows, my boy. Angela's back. Glad to see coach putting bench in to get some experience. I agree. This guy's coming back with more Arizona Wildcats. Oh my gosh, we're back to JGG0207. Real question, real question. There you go. Would you consider shaking up the starting lineup? Mood just doesn't seem to be additive. Would you ever go big, slide AJ down to the 2 and have Hadim start? Personally, I'd say no. Like, I just think like guys know when they're in slumps. I'm like, he's working on it. I know you have to be delicate as a coach, like, but everybody knows it's not a secret that he's struggling right now shooting from 3 and it's been a tough stretch for him, but like he's still a capable player. Like we've seen him shoot the ball really well. We need him to shoot the ball really well. So why bury him in a depth chart that just has size, right? It's not. If Russ was like shooting his face off recently, I'd be like, yeah, throw Tyler in there, right? But I don't think we need to go big because we can just go big quickly like we did tonight, right? So why chop his confidence when we don't have to right now is kind of where I lean. But I could be wrong. What are your thoughts?
He's gonna catch his rhythm here. It's coming.
Yeah, I think so.
It's coming. Like this is good players. They figure this stuff out. Like I think we just need to get him some easier looks.
Yeah.
Not to say he hasn't gotten easy looks, but like going 0 for 2 is not like to me. I was telling somebody this earlier today. I was like, sometimes you got to shoot 5 or 6 to like make 2 or 3. Like sometimes your first 2, it's like your first one came off weird. Your second one felt good and went in and out. It's like those next 2 or 3 are money.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It comes back to our 70% rule. Like if he can be a larger participant in that 30% of outside big 3 shots, then I think he's going to find his rhythm. I think that's coming.
I agree, and I think KY and staff I think are thinking about that. Right, let's get him a couple easy ones, and I don't know, maybe he just needs some easy ones at the rim. Like we have the X's and O's. Like let's get him going another way. You know,
just keep shooting. Come on,
yeah, I agree.
Keep shooting.
I agree. Our girl Ames Flames. who has a comment later that I don't want to talk about. She said, "You guys have no idea how lucky you are to be close to everything that's going on. I'm all caps so jealous." We know she is one of the biggest fans. I put something out there months ago that said I need to know who are the biggest women BYU sports fans on here, and she was tweeted at me like 50 times. She is as big a fan as they come. So she's jealous, and I hope she is jealous because she's throwing some shade my way later. So good. I'm glad you're jealous. I'm glad you're mad. I'm just going to address this. Angela Rasmussen, thank you for being active in the chat. She said, it would be gross if you were telling the media he was visiting an alien fan. I wasn't saying that he should or that he normally does. Honestly, it's not that weird. Like, you see stuff every day about teams going to hospitals and, like, picking up the spirits of patients there. So I actually don't think it would be gross. It happens all the time. It was more just somebody happened to know that their nephew was being visited by AJ, and the fact that it wasn't being broadcast is it's just cool to know that the guy's not being pushed to go do good things because his team wants him to, right? He's just a good guy. So thanks for that. I'm not sure what this one refers to, jokes and then blasphemy. Man, this Arizona fan is all over us.
He is in this chat right now.
We are rent free, and
it's kind of firing me up a little bit. Like,
Champy.
Monday's going to be fun.
TQ. All right.
I like
all right, Amy, here's this BS. Can we talk about the Twitter poll of who we should add a team? Yeah, let's talk about it. I threw it out there. Who does this team need? I said myself, Trevin Nell, TJ, and Jonathan Tavernari. I mostly just wanted to stir the pot, get people arguing. That's what I'm about. TJ won by a landslide. I think you were like 36% by the end. No surprise. I mean, that's the right answer. Another ball handler, a decent shooter.
That's crazy.
Trevin came in second. I think he was like 25. I was 22 or something like that. And then JT was last at 17, which I know
poor JT
about. But yeah, TJ is the obvious one. I said, if you put TJ, then you're dead to me. Amy, then put TJ. So Amy is now dead to me. That will be the last time that I ever address Amy. Love you. All right. Can't wait for AZ's undefeated streak to end. What do you think about that? Champy, whatever, TO62 key. That's going to be a fun game. They're 20-0. They're number one team in the country. That's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Holy cow. I just got a text from somebody. I can't say it on live, but saying who they picked. Send it to Eric too.
Yeah, send it to me. What's with Kostic or Russ playing? I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. You just seem like so stuck on whoever just texted you. You're just still smirking about it. TJ has this weird habit where he just smirks while he's texting. He's the weirdest guy I know. I was gonna say, I just think we know what we are. I bet those guys get another chance at some point. It's a long season. Things happen. They're obviously capable players. I do believe that about every guy on our roster. They'll get a chance, but right now, it's just working. So why would we try and fix it? It ain't broke. Do you agree or disagree, or you're just texting your little buddy?
No, I agree.
Just tell me who texted you.
Mr. Lee Camard.
Oh my gosh, Lee. Just text us in the group, Lee. What's wrong with you?
Seriously.
All right. Then we got some back and forth. Big Floppa going right at our Arizona fan in here. Carter Cannon, I'm not sure. Shout out Carter. Not sure what he's talking about here. Indiana Pacers. Do you know what he's referring to?
I don't.
Oh, maybe for AJ getting drafted. I don't know. We're behind. We're now like 10 minutes behind. So
yeah.
Big Floppa, can't stop AJ. Love that. These guys just going at it in the comments. Very, very good stuff right here. Holy cow. For the record, TJ used to be in our ward and was always pleasant. Top 10 guy as long as Eric is top 9. That's what I'm talking about. This guy Connor gets it.
He gets it.
As long as Eric. Yeah, now we're both happy. You like being top 10. I like being just ahead of you. These guys still just going at it. TJ's the GOAT. Eric just a bum. Rip to Eric. TJ's beard greater than. This is probably you. Oh my gosh, it just clicked. It's you.
It's not.
It's pathetic. Yeah, Carter was saying for AJ. Okay. Last question. We've been here a while. Last question. I'll let you answer this one.
Yes. It's just a matter of being hot at the right time. Like if AJ does this, like we beat most teams tonight. Like if he's going off, we beat most teams. But as long as we have some production from those three, like we can make a good run. It's true. And so yeah, we can. But it's gonna have to be. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's got to be close. We got to be really effective with those three if we want to make a run.
Yeah, I agree. Now we're gonna get the heck out of these comments. Holy cow, you guys absolutely crushed it though. We have had some comments were jumping today. What else do you expect? Rivalry game. You know what I mean? Like people are excited. AJ got the people going.
True.
All right, we're gonna move on. We've got Too Soon, and we might just go to the big finish after that. What are your thoughts? We'll see. We'll see. Too Soon. Oh, I gotta move this comment. My mistake. Okay. Too soon. Is it too soon? It's more like, is it appropriate? Is it crazy to say that AJ is Mount Rushmore? Is it too soon? Does he need to do something league-wide or tournament-wise before he leaves us after 1 year? Like, I don't know, dude. Like, he's breaking a lot of records. It's clear he's going to be a top pick. A game like this is crazy.
For sure. I don't think it. I think it's too soon. I think it's too soon.
What needs to happen still?
I mean, to be on we're talking Mount Rushmore here.
Yeah.
That's something
Mount Rushmore,
special.
which is like you, me, Lee Camard, and Amy.
Yeah. But like for him to really like cement himself on Mount Rushmore, he's got to do something in the tournament. We have to make some run. If you're here for 1 year, you can put up crazy numbers, you can do a lot of things, and everything is on pace, right? Everything is on pace. But we got to do something in March. It matters. It matters in March. And yeah, I mean, what he's doing right now, I mean, he's had a 30-point triple-double, 43 tonight. Like he had, how many games was it straight of 20-point games? You know, like he was in the mix with Trae Young and KD. Like he's doing it. But to be on Mount Rushmore, March has got to happen. Something. It doesn't mean we got to like make it a national championship, but we have to make some noise in March.
No, I think that's fair. I mean, I knew that was the answer. I just want to stir the pot a little bit. I think it's clear that he'll be the best freshman. He'll be maybe the most talented player that ever comes through. I think he'll probably have the best pro career. Like there's a lot of top ones that he's going to be the list and the top of lists, anything to do BYU basketball. But yeah, I agree. Like, there's just, and it's not even a discredit to him. It's just a credit to the history of BYU basketball, right? You just have guys who have incredible careers, 4-year careers, where Richie Saunders is one of them, right? Like if we go do something in the tournament, Richie's in that conversation too, right? Like he already is, whether we go far or not, because he's done so much. So, all right. Yeah. Just ruin the fun. I was hoping to make some people mad. All right. Let's go to, are you sure?
Are you sure about that? The basketball rivalry is not as hostile as it once was.
I am a little sure about that. It kind of feels that way. And you know, maybe I'm going back on what I said 2 weeks ago a little bit, because I think I said, or I can't remember, maybe it wasn't here or like on KSL or something. Like, I think I said, like, even though the landscape has shifted, like guys feel the gravity. And I think that is true, I guess. So maybe I'm not going back on it. I think guys do feel that there's like some added weight to this. That's why Utah has looked so good against us compared to other games, you know. That's why their arena was filled. And, that had to be, a light bulb moment for these guys. Like, oh, this matters, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, we're talking about Nick Emery punching Brandon Taylor and homeboy that transferred to Ole Miss, I can't remember his name, who punched Jackson Emery, right? And I got ejected from a game. Like you've been in crowds growing up, like watching your brother play and seen and heard things like
crazy things as
yeah,
just like
dude,
a
even I know
15-year-old kid.
I only had one game against them because then it was canceled, right? Like that's how hot it was, and I thought that was lame, and I like they shouldn't have done that. But like, there's something going on if you have at least an excuse to cancel a series, right? Like, and that's because
Right.
like people were trying to kill each other. Like my game, I know we got smoked by them, and they caught us off by guard or caught off guard quite a bit, but like nice. It was so physical. It was like, wow, these guys actually hate me.
Yeah.
And it made me hate them, right? Like it felt personal. I know you had a lot more games than I did, but up through your years, it felt like that too. Like it was a little bit more like guys hated each other. I didn't feel hate tonight. I didn't feel hate 2 weeks ago. And I think that's more just the landscape. I also think that hopefully it comes back as Utah gets better and better, because if you're a good team too, like where Alex Jensen is trying to take them, and what I hope happens too, like what's good for them is good for us and for the state and for the conference. You know, they get to that level, and when you're better, you keep guys. When you keep guys, then rivalries matter more. So I think continuity is going to bring that back, and hopefully that starts happening, because I agree. I want that hate. I love that hate.
Yeah, it's fun. It's like, I'm not saying there needs to be like cheap shots and stuff,
No, I want cheap
but
shots. I want all of them.
but like you just want, like, the football
I'm just kidding.
rivalry is crazy.
Yeah,
Like, you
that's a
feel
great.
that.
Yes.
And
The
so
football, like you felt the hate the last 2 years. Yeah.
yeah, like going into that game, like I can't tell you how many texts I get from like buddies that are just like, I hate Utah.
Yeah.
Like, we will not lose. And like, I just like, I feel that has been more so in the past with basketball. And we said this on the last show. I mean, the it doesn't matter how good one team is, how bad the other is. Like, the games always end up being games. We
Yep.
played really well tonight, and we ended up winning by more than normal. But like, these games are always fun. They're always crazy. Like, I don't know. It just like, I wasn't there, so maybe, if you guys were there, jump in the comments. But like, it didn't feel like it was just like, oh my gosh, like,
Yep.
I hate these guys. Like, it didn't feel like that. It just kind of felt like another game. Maybe I'm
Yep.
off,
No,
but
I agree.
I want that.
Eh,
Like, it's so fun when it's just like, dude, BYU or like Utah next week. Like, it's coming. Like, we
That's
better,
fair. Yeah,
we need to be ready.
the
Like, it
level
just
of,
kind of feels like another game right now.
yeah, it's the stakes. I think that's why football has also felt like that. Like we're both top 15 teams. Like
Right.
that has something to do with it. Also, we weren't there. Like, remember we went to the game last year in the Marriott Center? Like I kind of felt that,
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
you're talking about like football, I wasn't at those games either, and like it almost transcends like the TV. Like you were watching the game, you feel the hate,
Hands are sweaty the whole time. I'm just like,
yeah, I agree. It's getting there. I think it'll get there. I hate to be on here on a BYU show and people probably are sick of me saying I like Alex Jensen so much, but I do, and I hope that it gets better, because that'll make that more fun, right?
I do too.
All right, the big finish, and I'm not talking about Lowry Markkinen.
Nice, bro.
Is he finished?
Yeah,
all right, we're going to go around the horn, talk about some Big 12 action. I think all our games are today and just today. So we got Baylor getting
Holy
smoked.
cow. Is Baylor terrible?
I think they're terrible. Wait, is that in Waco?
Yeah.
Wow.
TCU's good. We've been talking about this,
Man.
but like, getting smacked at home is something
How about
else.
shout out Rob Wright getting out of there, bro.
Seriously.
You got Kansas just kicking off against Kansas State.
That'll be a good game.
Early. I don't believe Peterson is playing. Is my understanding. I hope he's there for next week, man.
You want that.
You want that. AJ wants that.
Yeah.
You got Arizona beat the brakes off of West Virginia. They're just killer right now, because West Virginia's been having a year. They look solid, but Arizona's just too good. I don't know if you caught this Texas Tech game. First and foremost, that freshman Flemings, I have not watched him a ton, just kind of highlights, followed box scores. He looks so good. He looks so good. Houston is very good. So, and I think they had a 16 game streak of like away games. or something.
And that
Texas Tech just snapped.
rivalry is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't
Losing
realize
at Texas
how
Tech
big.
is not as bad as the sky is falling, like people were saying, especially when we were in it for as long as we were. Iowa State downs Oklahoma State. UCF, who I think is very solid, downs the Buffaloes. Colorado. We of course beat Utah by 13, which really it was a 20-point game. We just last 90 seconds gave up some buckets, and then TBD on Cincinnati.
Holy cow. Are you doing okay tonight?
Yeah, my mouth is tired. Cincinnati and Arizona State. That'll be the.
You've been talking too much today. Is that a thing for you?
I have my limits.
What is
sensory overload? When I get to 100,000 words in a day, yeah. I did the friggin' pregame, and then you and me were on some business calls after.
That's true.
Talking. You heard me talking.
Do you think if you like tracked how many words you say to your kids, it's like 20, 10,
no, like
just repeated? Yeah.
Ones? Yeah. It's like, hey, don't touch him. Hey, I said, don't touch him. Please don't touch him. Why are you touching him? Yeah, it's good stuff.
That's good. Dude, I'm just looking at the standings here in the Big 12, and I mean the top 6 are all ranked, but like I don't know, like I think in the Big 12 tournament there's going to be some stuff.
Yeah,
like TCU is good, West Virginia is good, Cincinnati's good. Like there's some stuff that is
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, they're fire. Nice. So this Big 12 tournament coming around, it's going to be.
That's going to be fun. No, I agree.
It's
going to be very fun. I hope we get 8 teams in the tournament. That'll be sick.
That'd be awesome.
The big dance. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. We will be here Monday night after
Let's go. We're right back at it.
On the Wildcats. TJ, you want to lead us out with a little hotline bling?
You know what I'm about to say?
Yeah.
Guys, we want to hear from you. The comments have been popping off today, which is
popping off. And
awesome.
Recently just killing it.
Yeah. But also, if you want to hit the Center Street Media hotline,
there's almost 100% guarantee that if you hit the hotline, we're gonna listen to it. So
we're getting that.
So friggin' JGG,
let's hear your voice. Scared, don't just hide.
Reveal yourself. Call the hotline.
646-694-2538. It will be on the show. It's guaranteed. You call in, it'll be on the show on Monday. So make that happen. We'd love to hear from you.
Big Ron is listening to the show tonight. That's my dad. And I think Big Ron needs to be the inaugural.
Let's call in, Ron. Let's have a chat.
All right. Hey, thank you guys for being here. Go Cougars. We'll see you Monday. As always, I'm Eric Mika. This is TJ Hawes.